Well, get excited. We're taking a look at State Farm Stadium in Phoenix, Arizona right now. Of course, in just 2 days, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles will face off in Super Bowl Sunday. Kickoff is at 3:30 Pacific time. But the Super Bowl, of course, not just about football and the game, of course, or the halftime. It's also about the food, too.
That's right. And your party, though, might be a little more costly this year than last year with inflation
don't like that.
putting pressure on everyone. We know we've all been to the grocery store. We do have some good news, though. A few of our Super Bowl staples are actually a little bit down in their prices from last year.
Okay.
I know,
Okay.
listen.
Say more.
I love that. Well, Wells Fargo put out its football food report just in time for the big game. The price of chicken wings is actually down 22% compared to last January. Also good news for guac lovers. The price of avocados is down about 20% compared to last year as well. Whoop, whoop. Everybody loves guac. And steak prices also down about $1 since
Steak
last
too.
January. All of our favorite things. But if you want a drink for the Super Bowl, though, get this. It might actually cost you more because beer, wine, and spirits are all up from last year.
No. Well, we also looked to see what the most popular Super Bowl food searches were, according to Google, and this one really surprised me. Meatballs came in at #1.
Wow. Over
No.
wings?
Over wing? Yeah, exactly. Come on. Okay. But whatever. Meatballs? Yeah, good.
They're
Okay,
delicious.
guac #2. And then Super Bowl classic buffalo wings came in at #6. That one is surprising to me.
Super surprising. All right, now let's take a look at this map. The company Bid on Equipment analyzed those searches and found the most popular Super Bowl food in each state. So take a look at your screen. In Washington, it's hummus. I would not guess that for
No.
Washington, but I'm like, maybe we're just super
It's too
healthy here.
healthy.
We're super healthy
That feels super hipster, but
Yeah.
so it's probably skewed a bit more on the Seattle side, right?
I could see that.
Yeah,
I could see
no.
that. And now in
want the
Idaho,
fried.
I love this one. In Idaho, it's 7-layer dip. That's the most popular. See, we're a little more fatty. That's me. I'm not trying to be healthy on Super Bowl Sunday. I want
No.
all the carbs.
Exactly.
So I was gonna say this. So the buffalo wings were only the 6th most searched, but it almost feels obvious for the Super
True.
Bowl. So maybe people aren't just searching that
Okay.
as much.
That's
Maybe
a good
they're
point.
thinking of how else can I spice up, the display. And obviously here we've got some very unique
That's true.
options. I mean, not just your classic buffalo dips or wings. I mean, people went all out.
Yeah.
Those
Real.
were
That's
full
what
of chefs.
we do.
Exactly.
We
That's
like
because
to
this-
eat on this shift.
We do. That's because this morning we're actually in the kitchen to talk about some of our favorite Super Bowl foods. So we have so many of them right now. We've got your classic buffalo chicken dip from Tim Pham. Back up off of the
Okay.
poppers, Thomas.
Hold on. Y'all
just
need to take a closer look at this. Just look.
I just wanted to be a little closer to the bacon.
No, that's why I stood right here. I'm trying to be front and center.
These are jalapeno poppers. Mine do not look like this.
They're
Our
giant. Look at
executive
this.
producer-
The
Those
original
aren't
size of my hand.
poppers because poppers means you pop them in your
No.
mouth. That's like 5 bites.
Are you
right
complaining?
There.
Stop complaining. I'll eat yours.
That is a whole meal. I love
But
all
I'm
this.
speaking of the poppers. I'm actually going to pop these in the
pop them
oven.
right
We
in
have
the
the
oven.
oven preheating right now.
But we also
Real
have
nice
some
and
healthy
toasty.
things now. We do for all our healthy people out there. So we have our veggies here. We have a little Carolina caviar, which is pimento cheese dip. We have queso.
I mean, that's classic.
And we even have like these lovely, adorable little banana sundaes right here that
Those
are so cute.
cute.
They're minis.
I love that. So you got to have a little bit of the sweet, the savory,
Yes.
and then the healthy too, the veggie
Yeah.
dips.
So when you
Yeah,
start
I'm
feeling
not
guilty.
saying- Yeah,
With
exactly.
hesitation.
Right, but then you dunk it in ranch. That's the secret.
Yes.
All right, so this leads to our wake-up call question of the morning. So we're asking you, what are your favorite Super Bowl foods? And you like food too, just as much as we do. Someone said buffalo chicken dip, also like me, chili dip, barbecue baked beans. Okay, this one I have a lot of questions about. If you wrote in this one, 2 gallons of my world's famous stomach pump chili. Does that sound appetizing or a little scary? I don't know about that. Tell me more about it. Philly cheese steak sliders, Filipino lumpia, yes, invite me over. Oh, and thanks for the pronouncer too, but I do love me some lumpia. Text us your favorites to 509-448-2000.